Tim Craig. I've got an old key of F sharp harmonica here. I'm sure it's hard to see. Got a lot of glare outside. And anyway, this had never been worked. I don't know if you can see the back of that, but when I work on a harp, I always take something like this. I like to have these opened up. And seems to help make them stronger too, actually. But by doing that. Now what I have done so far, I did a little embossing on the reeds here. And taken a razor blade and went through and these here are all old harps that I've been going through and redoing. This one's D. This is a Blue Midnight. When I bought it, it was one of the leakingest harps that I've ever had. And I worked on it, set it up, and next thing you know, you go back to play it, and it wasn't set up no more. The memory of the reeds kept going back to what it was. Well, I've worked on it some more again, and I let it set after that. And anyway, this time it seems to be staying in place well. Here's a special 20 B flat, also an old harp. And there's another an E flat over here, special 20. And another thing on the special 20s, I like to cut out that crossing that goes there. That way, whenever you put your reeds on top of it, and you're setting up for your overblows, overdraws, you have more room to take something like this special gizmo here, paper clip, set it inside. You can push up on the reed, or you can push down. If you have the covers on, you can reach in back in the back and tighten it up a little bit as need be. One of the things I've always found is you get it set up, you don't have the cover plates on, works like champ. Everything works. Put the cover plates on, tighten them up, and then you find that you've got leakage somewhere and they don't want to work right. So if you can keep your cover plates like this while you're setting up, you know, at least one while you're setting up on the reed you're working, I think that'll help out a lot. Now, like I said, Jason Ritchie had told me how he set up harps one time in a conversation. And, you know, I thought that was great because he didn't have to do it, but he did. And I'm going to tell you now, he's a fabulous player, and you should really check out his website and his YouTube page. He's got a lot of information on them. Anyway, I like using on the reeds to help keep leakage at the back right here, like where the rivet is on the rivet end. You can take something like nail polish or even paint or a wax and wax these ends at the rivet. Try not to get it down into the reed itself, but just on the back ends to help. When I do start working on this, I will probably end up changing the angles on the way the reed's set, and adjusting them, accordingly to what I think they need. And what I'm striving for is to get 4, 5, and 6 and 1 overblows where that you don't have to use a terrible amount of force to make them overblow. And also on 7, 9, and 10, the same for your overdraws. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to get to this and start working on this, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Adios.